What's up guys, it's Muffin, and after several hours of queuing yesterday for midnight release at game, I eventually got Modern Warfare 3, and I'm going to do an unboxing video which I'll record later on and I'll post it up on YouTube because I got the hardened edition. But this game, it's pretty good. This is like my 6th game on, and I'm using the M4 just because I've always liked the M4. And I think I've only just unlocked the kick weapon proficiency and red dot sight, all these new confusing things that they've added into the game. But I wanted to talk about for those of you who are thinking about getting the game and haven't got it yet, I just want to talk about what I think of the game and what to expect from it. There's a lot of new changes. I mean, it plays smooth and the guns are nice, and as of yet there aren't really any overpowered guns. There's the Type 95, which is like the FAMAS basically. That's kind of a bit overpowered. The UMP seems a bit over the top. All the other guns, they're pretty well level. They've all got their advantages and disadvantages, and the kill streaks aren't too bad. I mean, there's the odd one that's a bit mental, but they're easily destroyable, they've got several counters. Apart from that, the game is pretty nice. I mean, I've enjoyed it so far, but the only problem is I have already started to rage already. I mean, I don't know why, but like a lot of people, like a lot of the commentators have said, it is basically Modern Warfare 2.5. It's the only thing that makes it Modern Warfare 3 is obviously the campaign and probably survival mode. I haven't played any survival mode yet. I still need to check that out, and campaign. I've just purely been playing online, and I think I'm ranked 29 now, and in this game I was like rank 10 or something. I'm not sure, but it's very hard to play compared to any Call of Duty. It's really hard to explain unless you get the game yourself. It's I don't know if it's because the maps are very there's a lot of choke points in the map. The maps aren't very campy. There's no power points. And what I mean by power points is a spot where you can control a lot of the map, a big section of the map. Like if you look at Black Ops Havana, and you immediately see those two buildings in the middle that cover pretty well that whole straight middle section, which is basically the whole map. But on this, there isn't really any places like that. But to counter that, they've had to make a lot of maps like this with a lot of corners and that. I mean, people don't sit in corners. There's a couple of them that are because it's a new game, they want to get used to it. They will sit in corners. Hopefully that all stops. But there's like I said, there's a lot of choke points. There's a lot of places where a lot of the action will happen. You're almost guaranteed to die because there's too many people, which is kind of frustrating, to be honest, because it's either no gunfight or all gunfight and die kind of thing. Like, you could be running around the borders of the map finding nobody, you run into the middle and you're dead, but if you find, if you take the right route and get used to the maps, I guess everything's cool there. But it seems a lot harder to get kill streaks going as well. I mean, it's not too much of an issue, but on Modern Warfare 2, I would quite easily, quite happily get a Predator missile, go onto my attack helicopter, and then to my Pavlo or something, really easily. On this, it's even a challenge to get a 5 kill streak. I mean, obviously I've had a couple now, a few Predators and that. And I think I've had 3 AC-130s, which are 12 kill streak, but it's a lot harder, and I don't know if that's because I'm not used to the guns or the maps yet, and I'm kind of hoping it is, but it is a really balanced game, and there's nothing wrong with it, but it just feels like there's something missing, and I'm not sure what it is. I mean, I'm happy, and I can see this lasting me a year until next November, where the next Call of Duty comes out. But I can also see it giving me a lot of hassle, pissing me off quite a bit. But it is a good game, and honestly, if I was you and you had 40 quid lying around, or you had enough money to buy it and you wanted to buy it, go ahead and try it out. And if you don't like it, you can take it back and you can pretty well get your money back. But it is a good game, to be fair. But it's quite a challenge at the moment. As I say, I'm really not too sure why. But everything's balanced as well, which is kind of confusing. Well, when I say balanced, I'm not sure if it actually is. It kind of is and isn't, if that makes sense. It's there's a couple of odd perks which are frustrating, but I'll go into more detail when I have a commentary that's longer, because this is only a 5-minute gameplay. And talking of that, it's pretty well coming to an end. In this game, I think I got 26 kills and 2 deaths, and I mean, this is my 6th game, so please give a like for doing pretty well for one of my first games, and I hope you enjoyed this commentary. Please thumbs up the video, and I'll see you all guys later.